Well, here we are on YouTube. Nathan, how you doing this fine day?
I'm doing just great. Just great.
Just great.
How
All
you
right,
doing?
we got what do we got? I'm doing great. We're doing just great. Everyone's great. You're great. I'm great. Everyone's great.
Just greatness everywhere.
Yeah. What do we have for us today?
It's so great that there's no evil.
Oh,
No
nice. What a great segue.
evil.
Yeah. In fact, it's such a good segue. You could almost argue that somebody who was a motorcycle wouldn't come up with it.
Wait, is a great segue a motorpsycho?
That's right. The motor segue. Nathan, the only thing I know about Motorpsycho is that Megadeth, I believe they had a song called Motorpsycho on one of their albums.
Oh,
Yeah, sounds familiar. But this is not a Megadeth song. This is a band called Motorpsycho. They are a Norwegian rock metal band.
okay.
So yeah, they've done over 20 albums. And the reason why I know this is because Murdoch, who gave us this Patreon request, is in our Discord chat. So if you become a Patreon, that's great. We'd love it. But what we even love more, even to a degree, is the interaction with our listeners of our channel in our Discord, because it's free.
Yeah.
And then when they do a request, they can kind of jump in and like, hey, you're doing my request. I'm going to watch you guys live, interact with you, give you information while you do my request. And I think we do that, which other channels of reaction channels don't do. I think we add that little special flavor. That's just me.
I think you're right. You know what else that we have that's new? Like brand new?
Oh, wow.
What? If you are a supporter of our channel for longer than 3 months, like you keep donating to us on Patreon, you get stuff now.
That's right. You get stuff. At no additional cost.
Yeah. For free.
That's right. Well, no additional cost.
Yeah.
You got to be a patron. You got to be a patron. You know, that's
No.
the cost.
Anyway.
No addition. That's what I gotta say. No additional cost. It doesn't cost more. Nathan, don't make me. I'm gonna leave this channel.
You're going to whelp me?
Okay. I'm gonna whelp you. All right, let's do this. The song is the studio version, No Evil.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody tells me it's gonna be some metal.
We'll see.
Okay. I thought it was gonna be like heavier, but
Kind of bluesy already.
yeah. All right. So off the bat, I thought for some reason when I heard Norwegian band, I thought, I don't know, we've had some like death metal bands come out of there, so I was like expecting like that kind of, well, I'd say death metal, but just like I was expecting some sort of crazy heavy metal version of Norwegian metal, which can be quite, I know from that neck of the woods, could be quite heavy and crazy. And I was pleasantly surprised that wasn't the case. I didn't know if I was in, I would say the mood, but it's like, oh, I wanted to hear. It's just actually just straight up rock and roll, and I actually like. What I like about it is a couple things. Number one, I've said it before, and I'm sure Murdoch knows this. I like rock and roll, and I like just being able to do. I mean, it just it's hard not to like dig that groove. Like if you're hearing that riff, you're not like thinking, "Oh, that's a boring riff." That's an easy,
Mm-hmm.
you
Mm-hmm.
can easily get into the riff and like where it's going. I mean, if I was a producer, I might tighten it up a little bit.
Sure.
But I do like that it has a little jam session in the middle at the end, which I do appreciate. And this is a song you could definitely, in a good way, jam and drag out in a concert. Extend the solo parts, and also I find it the production on this song, at least maybe the whole album's this way. It sounds older than what it is. I mean, it's 2006 is the year this was released,
Mm.
and released albums up to 2021. Murdoch did say in our chat that this is a little bit more straightforward, or some of their other stuff. So maybe they have like different, maybe more progressive stuff, or
Right.
who knows. But I can see why he'd want to maybe introduce this band to us with this song, because it's not scary or too complicated. It's a good rock song.
Sure. I guess my thoughts on this. I'm gonna get in trouble for saying this. I'll just say it anyway.
No.
You and I grew up in the '90s. This song came out in the '90s.
No, 2006.
Oh, 2006. Okay,
Yeah, that's what
I'm
I'm
gonna
saying.
change everything that I was just gonna say then.
Okay.
So I'll just go back to my original thought, which is it has a very blues kind of rock sound to it, which, like you said, I wasn't expecting. Yeah, my initial thought is kind of a dumb thought then. It had more to do with like, you know, how did Norwegian rock evolve and where has it gone, and I'm very curious about why that's true. Why is it that a lot of Scandinavian countries have kind of embraced rock and still are embracing rock and metal?
Yeah. They're
When
carrying the torch in many ways.
yeah, where largely, I mean, you don't see a lot of kids. I mean, I teach in a high school, and yeah, kids aren't like going out and starting up rock bands anytime soon. They're,
No.
Yeah, everyone's a SoundCloud rapper in their mom's basement.
Right.
So I mean, I wonder why. I guess why is it that a lot of other countries rather than North America have taken the torch and moved on with it? So that's just my question.
Yeah. Well, and looking at their other albums, they got quite a few out, so they're very prolific and active band. Good for them. But yeah, they're described as psychedelic rock, indie rock, alternative rock, but also progressive rock. And it looks like a lot of their later albums have maybe leaned towards the more progressive sound. And so this is, look, I enjoyed the song. Like it did I don't think Murdoch thought we would be, leaving our seats and tearing off our shirts, running around the room saying this. But it's a song that, okay, all right, it was a good song. I liked it. Like, again, I might have shortened it a little bit if I was in the studio, but that's neither here nor there. But it's enough. It's like, okay, I'm kind of curious what their most recent stuff sounds like. Meaning, like 2021, they released an album. So, if you're willing, you don't have to. But if anyone is thinking, hey, they got to hear this song from their latest album. This shows where they are now. This is, one of the best songs they've done recently. I'd be kind of curious to hear how they've changed just in the last 15 years.
Yeah.
And Murdoch also says that he can't answer your question regarding what you just asked, but it's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this song goes well with pizza, Ryan.
No, don't do it. Don't eat on camera. This is not a muck tuck video or whatever it's called. Muck. What's it called? Muck luck. Mushtoon. Mukbang. Mukbang. Yes. Yeah, there you go. Get those extra. We're gonna have to like hashtag mukbang at the end. Stay to the end. Watch at the end. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Slurp, slurp, slurp at the end.
Are you just the sound effects or what?